Good morning. It is 7:11. We just left No Business Shelter. It wasn't my best night's sleep, but it certainly wasn't my worst night's sleep. We have 6 miles till we get to Irwin. The skies are blue, the day is good, and we're ready to get into town. My pack is light because almost all my food is gone. And maybe a little light because I know we're going into town today. And I'm looking forward to getting a shower and getting my clothes clean, going to a Mexican restaurant. So today's already a good day, and it just started. And I don't want to forget to mention that I had 4 shelter buddies, and they were all wonderful. 9 Lives, Tin Cup, Tea Time, Season 1, and I were all shelter buddies this week, or last night. Wow. I'm talking faster than my brain can work. But yeah, we all got up pretty much at the same exact time and all headed out probably within 5 minutes of each other. So Tin Cup is pretty cool. He's already hiked this several years ago, and so this is his second time coming through. And so it was interesting hearing some of the differences between the first time he hiked it and this time. One of them obviously was the electronics and how much that plays a part in the hike this time compared to his last time. He thinks that there's more independent older women, but he didn't use those terms. He was more gentle on the trail than there were in the past. And shuttles, trail magic, those kind of things, he's seen a big change in. So I enjoyed talking with him and hearing what he thought some of the big differences were. He is from Maine, so he hikes a lot up there, and so that was interesting. And yeah, so that was fun. The other guys were pretty cool. Tea Time is from Georgia, and we were talking about being grandparents, and that was cool. And then 9 Lives is from Massachusetts, and he was fun to talk to. We've been going back and forth with him through a couple different shelters, and he had to get off the trail early for a couple weeks to rest his feet because he was getting really bad plantar fasciitis. And so he is back out here doing a jam up job and doing his best to stay on the trail so he can get all the way to Katahdin. And so I think we're all staying at Johnny's tonight, and we're gonna hit a Mexican restaurant together. So that'll be fun. Hopefully we'll all be clean and ready to go so we don't scare everybody else in the restaurant out of the place, because it's pretty bad. This is the longest that I've been on trail without getting a shower. So I can definitely tell. Good thing you guys don't have the ability to smell through the phone on this one. Here is a view of the Nola Chucky heading into Irwin. We are about 1.25 miles, a little under 1.5 miles before we get off the trail. Let's see if we got another view right here. Oh yeah. Look at that. The trail's been pretty kind this morning. We've been booking it at like a 2.5 pace. We've had a little bit of uphills, but not much. It is a beautiful morning. We got some beautiful views of the Nolocheki, and I even saw some rhododendrons blooming. See, the rhododendrons are blooming, which is kind of weird. Just like 10 miles ago, there weren't even buds on the tree. And then these are in full bloom. We are about to come out of the woods, and then we just have to figure out where we go from there to get to Uncle Johnny's hostel. It's got a couple signs over here. Welcome hikers, local hiker shuttle, and coffee house. But now where do we go? Yeah. You wanna go that way and ask? They said there's Uncle Johnny's right there. Uncle Johnny's is right after you get out of the woods. That's the third shuttle, or the third hostel, that as soon as you walk out of the woods, the hostel's right there. Here's a closer view of Uncle Johnny's. And all the hiker shoes over there, you see them? At Uncle Johnny's, and we are going to grab some bikes and go ride them to the Mexican restaurant. All right, we are riding to the Mexican restaurant. We found the Mexican restaurant. We are going to eat some Mexican food. Just finished with dinner. We stopped and got a couple snacks. Now we're biking back to Uncle Johnny's. We have Tin Cup right here, and he is going to do a little video here sharing a little bit of his experience with us. So take it.
This is my best advice for you hikers out there. It's a lot further than you think. But once you get there, you'll realize it's not as far as you thought.
There you go.
Love to my grandchildren, Gavin, Lauren, Hannah.
Good. Tell me how many times, this is your second time doing the
I
AT,
through hiked
right?
in 2013.
Right.
I've section hiked all of New England, and I'm just out here now for the fun of it.
Good deal. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Anything else you want to share?
Good luck. Be safe.
There you go. All right, thanks. This is RJ. He's going to share some of his story with us about what he's doing out here and what his plans are.
So I did a few seasons of wildland firefighting, and I taught English and saved up some money, and I did a little bit of this trail last fall, and so I'm going back and trying to hook up to where I got to in southern Connecticut, and I have a few months to do it, so trying to move pretty quick but enjoy myself at the same time.
Good
So,
deal.
yeah.
And then when you finish when you meet up with where you took off from last year, what are your plans after that?
I'm going to see my family for a few weeks, and then I'm flying out to Japan July 27th to start teaching English with the JET program.
What is
So,
JET?
It's just like a government kind of program that they run that you apply for, and if you get accepted, they place you in a school
Gotcha.
somewhere. I haven't got my placement yet, so I could be anywhere from Okinawa to way up north. You know, there's a bunch of different kind of places I could be and ages I could be teaching. So
Right.
I'm still kind of in the dark about that. But all I know for now is that like this is a good way to kind of send off, you know, America, since I'll be gone for at least a year, if
Right.
not 2 or 3. So it's great to be out here seeing some beautiful land and some
Yeah.
cool little communities like this. And
Do you, when you sign up for that, do you have a contract for a certain amount of time?
yeah, so it's a year-long contract, and you get extended up to 5 years. So if you enjoy it, you could stay for a couple years as long as you want. And if it's not your thing, you know, you could, you know, if you fill out the contract, they send you home. And
Now, do you have an English degree, or what qualifies
all
you to
need
teach
for-
English?
All you need for that is a bachelor's degree in anything and come from an English-speaking country. I do have a little bit of experience teaching abroad, so I think that might have got me into the program.
Right.
But yeah, it's not, you don't need a teaching degree or anything like that. So
Gotcha.
it's open to anyone, any age, as long as you've got a degree.
Right.
You're applicable to apply.
Right.
You know.
But to me, you look pretty young. So when did you graduate from college?
Oh gosh, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm
Okay.
26.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's been a couple of years.
That's cool. All right, can you tell me what you have enjoyed the most about this part of the Appalachian Trail so far?
Yeah, sure. I was surprised at how many great views there are this far south, because you hear everything about New Hampshire and southern Maine and all this stuff. And
Right.
it was beautiful, and it was great to see it all. So coming down here and starting north, I wasn't sure how it would stack up. But even today, going over I can't remember what bald that was. There were a couple balds that we went over today to get down into here, and it was just like, this is just as great as anything
Yeah.
that I saw up there. You know, I hit the presidentials on a beautiful day, unmatched, I thought, until you know some of
Right.
the views down here. I'm like, wow, it's really, you get so many different great views. And so yeah, I just enjoyed seeing how varied and beautiful the entire trail is.
Right.
You know?
Now, are you from the East Coast?
I'm from Illinois, so
You are?
yeah.
So am I.
Where in Illinois?
Well, I'm originally from Carpentersville.
Where is that?
That's right by, it's the northwest suburbs of Chicago.
Okay, cool.
So,
I was recently living in Chicago just briefly.
Yeah?
After the wildfire season ended, yeah. But I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
okay.
Right down-
U of I.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right down there in the middle.
Gotcha.
So, quite different, you know.
Right.
It has its own sort of beauty, but it's
Absolutely.
not great for hiking or anything
No.
like that. Yeah.
You're not going to get the big climbs,
yeah,
right?
no climbs.
Yeah.
Really. There's like one sledding hill in town.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Wow. Well, RJ, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, I didn't close out last night, but we got back into our cabins probably around 10 o'clock. We sat around and talked for a while, and that was a lot of fun. And then I had a really hard time falling asleep, but once I did fall asleep, I had a good night's sleep. Got up this morning and started getting more videos put up on YouTube, and getting ready for this day today. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. We enjoyed yesterday very, very much, and had a great time interacting with the other hikers and hearing about their stories and just being in this atmosphere. This is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being out here, and it's a lot of fun meeting so many different people from so many different walks of life. So thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video. So peace out and have a great time. Have a great day and keep smiling.